Testing, testing. 1, 2.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Hello all. Welcome to Watching Movies with April and Kenny. I am your Kenny. Today, we'll be watching and reacting to the classic 1993 romantic comedy Sleepless in Seattle, directed by Nora Ephron, starring Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. In a first for this podcast, April and I are both going in blind, so you're going to get fresh reactions from us. We love rom-coms, and everyone seems to love this movie, so what could go wrong? If you haven't seen this movie, go watch it. If you haven't heard our review of it, listen to the previous episode. But if you're ready, the movie starts in 3, 2, 1. I'm feeling sleepless in Seattle.
Oh my god. Boo.
So this is a first for our channel, watching a movie that neither of us have seen. So far, I made you watch 2001, and you made me watch Con Air.
Surely you'd seen Con Air.
I had not seen Con Air. Go back and listen to it if you want to. But no, had not seen Con Air. This isn't Seattle.
Sleepless in Chicago?
More like Lifeless in Chicago.
Oh, Jesus. Is this exposition that you could do without?
I don't know. Wife's dead? Some woman in the refrigerator shit. You ever heard of that trope?
Yes, I have.
It's that guy.
Juice is very important for the grieving process.
In general?
Yeah.
He's an architect, I think.
Is he?
He's looking at a drafting table.
Do you know much about this movie?
I know almost nothing about this movie.
I do too.
That was why we chose it. It's
right.
Like, we were thinking about what are some big movies
Classic.
that everybody's seen, but neither of us have seen.
I have a question for you.
All right.
Do you think that Tom Hanks is hot?
Do I think he's hot?
Yeah. Because he's like in a few rom-coms as...
He's in a lot of rom-coms.
The male lead, which leads me to believe that he's supposed to be like kind of a hot guy.
Let me say this.
No.
The whole package, yeah, I think Tom Hanks is hot. I think even if he were an actor, if you were hanging out with him and Tom Hanks was at a party, everybody would be like, holy shit, Tom, what a card.
Yeah.
That guy's got it. He can get it.
Very fuckable, but not for an attractiveness reason. Not that he's unattractive.
No, he's not.
But he's a pretty average looking guy. But he's very charming.
Super charming.
That's what does it for him.
I think I would say he's attractive. Like he can fall into the attractive. That's fine. You wouldn't just look at a picture of him.
He's not sexy.
No, you wouldn't look at a picture of him, sight unseen, and been like, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's got a hot soul.
And a nice ass.
And a good ass.
Is this where they moved to Seattle?
Looks like it. If you're young at heart. Is that this song?
I don't know.
It could happen to you. Bill Pullman.
Ross Malinger.
That guy. Or girl. I don't know. Rosie O'Donnell. I do know that name.
Victor Garber. Don't
David
know any
Hyde
of those
Pierce.
people.
I do know that. That's Niles. If you're young at heart. I don't think it's that song.
You're really nailing it.
So, real quick, while we've got some credits going on, give me your overview on Tom Hanks / Meg Ryan rom-coms. How do you...
Oh, I feel like have we talked about this on
Not on the
pod?
show, I don't believe.
Okay. I watched You've Got Mail for the very first time, like a month ago. And I gotta say, Tom Hanks' character, fucking garbage.
Bad.
Not a good guy.
Bad man.
Bad guy. Like, they had chemistry, but, like, he literally tricked her into dating him.
Yeah.
And he was aware for the majority of the time that he was talking to her, and she did not know that she was talking to him.
And he was still trying to sabotage her small business.
Yes. Yeah. Just altogether bad guy. Yeah. And at the end, she's not mad at him. He tricks her up until the very end, and she goes with it.
Yeah, their relationship is built on many a lie. That's the President of the United States right there.
Do you think Meg Ryan is hot?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not even a question.
Easy one.
She's like Tom Hanks with a hot soul, and she's hot.
And a perfect face.
I mean, it really is unfair for men in the industry. You can just be charming, and that's good enough. If you're a woman, you have to be charming and good looking.
Yeah.
How about Bill Pullman? Can he pull?
He can certainly
pull.
He's drowning in pussy.
I was going to say he looks exactly the same as in Independence Day, but for all I know, this was the same
time.
year. He still looks good in this.
Yeah, it's crazy.
All those years after Independence Day.
Like 2 months later.
Oh, so he's going to be scorned.
You think?
America's sweetheart.
How do you know? Maybe he breaks her heart. Was she saying they're gonna love you to him?
Yes.
He hasn't met her family?
I guess so.
And they're engaged now?
I guess so.
That's wild.
Maybe there's extended family here. Oh, he's gonna die. Is he gonna die?
What the fuck?
Is that the plot? They both are widows?
What the hell is going on? Does he have an EpiPen?
Is that going to happen?
Is he gonna die?
I think that's going to be the plot. I think they're both like widows. And that's how they're going to connect.
Oh my god.
Good characterization. You get the idea of this family, right? Stuck up, domineering.
Would you date someone who is allergic to everything?
Sure. I married someone who was allergic to bread.
The worst person in the... No, I'm just kidding. Allergic to bread, yes.
This is my ex-wife, for the listener. Toast? Oh no, don't say that around me.
Oh god.
I'm allergic to toast.
Oh my god, he's allergic to wine.
Is that a bee? A tiny little bee? Okay, so the parents are being very, like, this is what your wedding's going to be.
Desperately want her to get married, for sure.
Was there ever really another duo like this? Where it's like Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan were, like, in 5 romantic comedies together as the leads.
How many? What? This one? You've Got Mail.
Joe versus the volcano.
Anything else?
That's 3. I mean,
yeah. I feel like there have been a few.
Only other one I can think of is Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore were, like, in 2.
Mm. I watched The Wedding Singer the other day.
Good movie.
Good movie.
Puke. Should she say yes to this dress?
No.
This does nothing.
It looks like a dry fit long sleeve shirt.
Looks like it's on backwards.
It does, kind of. Although I like a high neck, but you're just covering how beautiful Meg Ryan is.
Yeah. Oh, I don't feel that with Walter.
Also, he's dead.
Julia Gulia. This is going to turn into the Wedding Singer review.
We'll add that to the list.
Yeah, definitely.
Rabia Julia. Ha ha.
She's talking about boning.
Oh. How's it working? Ew. It's also ugly.
Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's God blessing your marriage, honestly. So it literally is the first time meeting him. Collapses. Damn it. I hate that name.
Would you rather call him Wally?
Walter's a great name.
Yeah, Wally is awful.
Walt! It's from Lost. Walt!
I'm like wondering what's gonna happen.
He's gonna die.
Like, is he gonna get struck by lightning? Is he gonna get in a car accident?
I feel it coming. I swear I don't know anything about this movie.
I don't either.
Just to preempt when he does inevitably die. Dead. He crashes into a strawberry.
A little one, not a big one.
Ah! That's good.
Horses. Bill Pullman is dead.
We're announcing this. Bill Walter Pullman has died in a tragic bee/strawberry accident. His head was the size of a watermelon and twice as green.
A strawberry accident. You fucking idiot. I'm feeling sleepless in Seattle.
That's the name of the movie. Dead. No, I'm alone.
Is your dad hot?
Ugh. Good steaks.
They live on a pier?
He sought a completely new life.
This seems like a terrible idea.
The kid said I don't want to put him on.
You just hear like pounding noises.
Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Get the belt too. Bring me that belt. Are you fucking kidding me?
What? No, hang up.
Jesus.
This is so invasive.
Of the
You've been getting
sexual
laid,
variety.
Sam?
That's not crazy.
My wife died. Okay.
Is this going to be a good father-son relationship in this movie?
She's trying to hit on him.
I think she is. No, I've been
Feeling very
rather sleepless.
Sleepless in Seattle.
Wink. Leave me alone. Probably not.
Meg Ryan's already in love.
That's the
Roll
name of the
credits.
movie. Eat.
Jesus. Based on what?
He sounds nice.
He sounded like he had what? What did she say? A tall butt?
Tall with a cute butt.
Women are horny.
This is a 90s thing. I remember an episode of Seinfeld after George's fiancée Susan dies, and he realizes my fiancée died is the best pickup line.
Ugh.
Yeah. No. Probably go to bed. So the attractive thing is how devoted he was.
Yeah, I guess so. This is depressing. Maybe Bill Pullman's not gonna die.
He has to die, please. JK. Thanks, Jonah.
Slap.
This song's from a different movie.
It is?
Where?
Don't you feel like you'd get water inside of your house like that?
What do you mean?
Like, they're literally right there on the water. Like, what happens when there are waves coming up?
There aren't waves.
Oh. Okay.
I don't know much about docks or ports.
Oh. Jesus Christ. If you listen to someone talk about how much they loved their dead spouse, would your first instinct to be hit on them?
No. I think I'd have the opposite impulse of like, this person needs to deal with some stuff. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah. Work on that.
Yeah. That sounds like a you problem.
I don't want to be around for that.
Realistically, yeah, I think that would be my reaction. I think if somebody came to me and was like, I'm dealing with this loss, I would be sympathetic.
Mm-hmm.
I would, listen, hear them out.
Help how you can.
But in my head, I'm like, I would rather be anywhere else right now. If I don't know them.
My instinct would not be to try and do something romantic with them. Yeah.
Do you think we get this anymore? The dialogue in these movies at this time, and I'm going back to Seinfeld as well, like really quick, quippy,
rapid.
Dialogue.
No. I'd say the closest thing is like Gilmore Girls. They talk at a million miles a minute.
Right. Which is weird because I hear it and I start thinking like, it sounds naturalistic, like when she was saying horses, horses, horses in the car. But at the same time, it's like no one talks like this.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
It's like plausible, but unrealistic at the same time.
Yeah, this is not how my conversations go in real life.
No. Yeah, I feel like all the dialogue in all these movies is like everyone's having their best, wittiest day ever all the time. I can be this witty, but for 10 seconds a day.
Yeah, everybody's on.
Unless you're Bill Pullman and you're going to lose out and get killed by
I don't
a
think
strawberry.
he's going to die.
Strawberry lands on his head.
I think you were right with your initial reaction of being scorned.
Okay.
I think she's going to fall in love with Tom Hanks.
He's going to be Carrie Elwes in Liar Liar.
I haven't seen that movie in a really long time.
So in that one, he's the new fiancé.
Nice guy.
Yes, and really does nothing wrong the entire time.
And then Jim Carrey comes in at the end.
And Laura Tierney's like, bye, I guess.
That sucks.
As a pretty dedicated skeptic, I already don't like the message of this movie.
Which is?
Magic, fate, destiny, and rainbows.
I was going to ask earlier, this is going to sound, I don't know, like I've never experienced love before, but like when people talk like that, like I knew right away it was magic. I'm like, do people really experience that?
I think people do. But one, I think you're informed by media. Mm-hmm. So you're looking for that. Two, it's confirmation bias. If you find a person that you really mesh with, you're like, I just knew they were the one.
Yeah.
When really you could have met, a million different people.
Right.
And three, there's an example I really love. This is from years and years ago now. This was a YouTube reality show I was watching. And it was a big, proposal. These two, not characters, they were real people. And a guy proposed to his girlfriend on stage at this big event, and it was really romantic, and it was a big surprise. He crafted, a Lego proposal, ring box. It was super sweet. And one of his friends backstage was being interviewed afterwards, and he's like, sometimes you see people, and they're one of those couples that is going to be together forever. And then they got divorced in 2 years.
Oh, man.
Now, I feel great after that. Because I'm like, yeah, it's all fake. It's not true. So don't feel pressured. Don't feel bad. There is no magic. Don't sweat it. Find somebody you gel with and you like. You're looking for that.
It reminds me, Mom always tells this story about how they had to do a marriage thing with her priest or whatever because she was in the Catholic Church, and the guy asked them if they felt like they were soulmates or if they believed in soulmates, and Dad said, no, I don't believe in soulmates. If she, if she weren't here, if she were to die, whatever, I would be able to fall in love with somebody else. And the priest was like, that's the correct answer.
Good for that priest.
Good
for that priest.
There's lots of people you could fall in love with.
I thought you were going a different direction.
Oh, really?
Yes, because I also know that Mom she says she doesn't believe in soulmates for a very good empirical reason. She has 11 sisters, and they all found spouses in a tri-county area. Seems pretty unlikely.
Yeah. Yeah. this? Is this his wife?
Whoa! She's from Law and Order.
Oh.
Is this his wife?
Yeah. He's hallucinating.
You know, I don't blame you now. Now I take it all back. I don't blame you for being obsessed. I was obsessed with this lady too when I was a kid, so fair enough.
Why? Well, that's true. So is he an architect or a contractor?
She said he's an architect. Would he be here for this?
No. Not at all.
It's like, here are your plans. Leave me alone.
Yeah. I don't think the architect deals with cabinets.
Definitely not.
What's this guy's name in real life? Do you know?
I don't know.
He's very familiar.
Who was talking right there? Yeah, this movie has a lot of, that guy, that lady, that person.
Jesus.
Was radio ever this big?
I have no idea.
This might be like a 2020 perspective, where I'm like, I just can't imagine this was true.
What year did this come out? The answer's
Google.
probably no. Radio was not this big.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google. What year did Sleepless in Seattle come out?
In the United States of America, Sleepless in Seattle came out on June 25th, 1993.
The year before I was born.
That does make me, make a connection, though. They did this, which is all about radio, and then how many years later they're just like, internet's crazy.
That's true,
You've got mail.
Oh my god, we can IM each other.
I say do a reunion, Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan, about meeting over TikTok.
That'd be really fucking funny. They're influencers on TikTok.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What's the new hip thing? It all sounds good.
I've never met someone romantically in real life. No, that's not true. I met Vince in
You're
real
currently
life.
dating someone you met in real life. You literally had this exact experience of meeting someone at a purveyance and them saying, would you want to go on a date? And then you did, and now you're in the same house.
But he didn't ask me in person. He DM'd me on Instagram. So... But my point is that I feel like it's so not that common to meet someone in real life and ask them out on a date and go out that way. I feel like it's so much more common to meet over the internet somehow.
Nowadays, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely. Pre-internet,
What could you do?
you had to say,
Yeah.
can I get your number?
Yeah.
Which is a nightmare.
I would never do that. got a CPAP machine. Humidifier. What is this?
May whoopee. Poor Bill Pullman.
He's gonna die soon. No.
If only.
Put him out of his misery.
This poor son of a bitch. I don't know about you. I feel like the music's a little out of control in this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Like, this is a lot. The smallest fridge you've ever seen.
I do like the dumpy living spaces. It makes me happy.
You think they're dumpy?
Well, I can imagine someone living here.
Mm-hmm.
I just watched Dr. Sleep recently.
Uh-huh.
And I only bring it up, it's a good movie. Only bring it up because the house that the young girl character lives in is absurd. And I just feel like most movies, just by default, put characters in obscenely rich
people
places.
Houses. What? Marsha Fieldstone sounds like a piece of shit, to be honest.
Yeah, she's exploitative, I would say. I feel like Sam just has a healthy attitude.
Yeah.
I'm just going to keep plugging along and eventually it'll get easier.
Yeah. Have you ever peeled an apple?
I've never eaten an apple.
Wow. Kitty goes to the doctor a lot.
I've never peeled an apple like that.
Have you peeled it another way?
With a peeler?
With a peeler?
Yeah.
You've peeled an apple?
Yeah.
To eat just as an apple?
Yeah, I've done it.
Are you 5?
I haven't done it in a while. I don't eat apples. Apples are a waste of time, in my humble
They're
opinion.
certainly a waste of time if you're peeling them.
I think they're a waste of time in general.
How so?
Because it's like, oh, I'm hungry. Let me eat mealy nothing.
Well, you're not buying the right apples.
Yeah, I guess so. What are you buying? Honey Crisps?
I don't eat apples. I'm a Granny Smith gal myself.
Granny Smith?
Because I'm sour and mean.
Stop talking. So far, your opinions have been, who has ever met someone out in the wild and dated
Except for
them?
me.
Except me. Who are you, like, wasting your time on, like, who eats apples? I don't eat apples. No one eats apples. What are apples? But the one apple I do like is the apple everyone agrees is dog shit.
How dare you? People like Granny Smith apples. Oh my god, it's Niles.
I already said that.
You did?
Yes! I said it in the opening credits of David Hyde Pierce and when he was in the opening scene with their family.
Oh, he was in the opening scene?
He was in the scene with their family around the table. Is he a psychiatrist in this too?
Whoa.
This is a very specific comment because we have captions on while we're watching, and they're not really lining up. I'm wondering whether is this just the screenplay that they translated over?
I don't know. Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, it is.
Sometimes the YouTube.
But these aren't generated. They're not popping up as they speak. It's like blocks of text, and they are positioned where the characters are.
Yeah, I noticed that some of them are like condensed.
Yeah.
Instead of actually verbatim.
And maybe they're designed to be like quicker to read. If it's a long line that they shorten it.
But that's not the point of subtitles. It's supposed to tell you exactly what's going on. So true. Needs tighter pants.
Then you gotta get on TikTok.
You heard of this new craze? TikTok?
If I were going to make any kind of movie or short story, I would try really, really hard to not be tied to any modern technology.
Not make it dated in some way.
Yeah. No, don't do phones, or if you do, just in the vaguest sense. Like, you have to acknowledge some of the stuff. Like, it's hard to make a horror movie nowadays. So it's like, I'll just call somebody.
Yeah, but they never do.
I guess that's true. Mom's house is haunted, but she's just gonna die there someday.
This guy is so familiar. I do like that these are like nothing conversations.
Yeah.
Like what you do in real life every day. You have nothing conversations.
Mm-hmm. Nothing conversations, but witty.
Right.
He's dead.
Fuck.
Childless in Seattle. He looks outside. He's face down in the pier.
Oh my god, Kitty.
I found my own wife, Dad, since you're too much of a pussy.
Can you feel the magic, Dad?
Listen to some Beatles.
This girl sucks.
I like his James Bond villain chair.
That's not your soulmate, Jonah.
Do you feel the magic?
I feel like she's a bitch. H&G. I'm gonna start saying that.
H&G.
Hi and goodbye.
That wasn't a thing at the time.
More music. Pulling out the Rolodex. Booty calling some bitches.
I don't love the music choices. They're just so on the nose. It's like, oh, I'm getting back on the saddle. What song should I use here?
This takes a lot of balls to just call someone up and ask them out of the blue.
Again, different time.
back in my day, we had to see each other at
prescribed times and
balls.
Certain places.
And, if you didn't get married then, you'd never see him again.
Back in my day, you had to go to a tattoo parlor. Hope that your artist would DM you later. So is she a writer?
Yeah, I think they were like some kind of journalism thing going on.
Ooh, okay.
He looks hot, but he's a massive dork.
I'm on Rosie's side.
Yeah. Oh my god! Meg Ryan sucks in this movie.
Yeah, so far...
They've switched places here.
So far, the two main characters, man still obsessed with his dead wife, I don't want to be involved, and she really does come across as crazy.
Woman engaged to another man who heard this guy on the radio and is now obsessed with him.
Actually obsessed.
What are they watching? Do you know what they're watching? Do you know what they're watching?
No.
Me neither.
Is that Cary Grant? Like,
maybe.
Referencing. Welcome to Watching Movies.
That's Tom
with,
Hanks.
April and Kenny. We know a lot about movies.
We don't know anything. We're
the
just
authorities.
mean.
That's why the show is called Watching Movies. She's hurting me.
H&G.
She has a knife. This is what you were worried about.
Yeah. Oh, that might happen.
That's possible. We are by the ocean.
We're in the ocean, actually.
Don't worry, these planks of wood will save us from the wrath of Mother Koss. They stop existing, son.
Oh, God. No.
Be honest. Nice.
This is like two different movies.
Oh, this reminds me. Like we said, we don't know anything about this movie. I told Amber we were going to be watching this movie, and she said there may be an uncomfortable scene.
Oh, God.
So I'm nervous about that,
Oh,
just to brace
God.
you for that.
Oh, no. That's exactly why I look up the Wikipedia of every movie that I watch, and I learn the entire plot before I watch it. You know who else could do that?
Meg Ryan. Yeah, I don't like the message of this movie.
What a weird character trait to pick out.
That's the best thing about
She
her.
peeled a mean apple, son.
She could peel an apple, boy. And that is a euphemism.
Oh, God.
I'm not rooting for these two.
She said she was going to be in New York with Walter. So I'm wondering if, like, that is going to get resolved at all before, like, they presumably end up together at the end. Or is it just we're going to forget about Walter?
I don't think so. I give credit to movies of this time, especially ones that people hold in high regard. Setups and payoffs are a big thing. It will pay off in some way.
You haven't seen When Harry Met Sally, have you?
I have, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
How'd you like that movie?
Good.
Yeah.
There's a lot about that movie that I like for the reasons I'm not enjoying this one as much, in that it's taking a much more, like, real... It does have the same quippy, quick-witted, sharp dialogue. But the whole point is that they took this weirdo backwards route to be together, and none of it was ever certain, you know?
Well, also, they were just genuinely good friends
Yeah.
for the majority of that movie.
Yeah.
Until the very end.
That was nice. Is Billy Crystal hot?
No.
Not even
God,
with his
no.
personality?
I think he's funny. I think he's got a good... I'm not saying that he's also not fuckable, but no, I would not say that he's hot.
T falls outside that circle. Tom Hanks can be hot. Billy Crystal cannot be. Is that the line?
I don't know. It depends on what you're considering when you think of the word hot.
That's what I was saying too.
Like, if you're putting personality in there...
I don't.
No. I would
Just
agree.
because it's like, if you're going to talk about hotness, you're saying...
That's a purely superficial...
You're saying, okay, we're being shallow right now.
Yeah. So no, I would not say
Not that other things can't factor in, but
right.
we're trending towards shallow.
Yeah.
So she is fully stalking him
What the
now?
hell is she doing? What computer program is this?
In 1993.
Reading the obituary.
So maybe she's just reading news articles. She is a journalist.
Is this what a computer looked like?
No.
Like this is what the screen would look like?
No, I mean, physically, yes, this is what...
Well, sure. I mean the screen.
If you could ask that question about literally any movie with a computer screen, is this what computers really look like? No is the answer. Nice. He's loaded. So this is kind of interesting. This is like a reversal of you've got mail. She's the shitty person.
Yeah, exactly.
In this one, where it's like you would not want to
Exactly.
be with this person. So she's abusing her journalist profession to spy on this man. This is going to be the Meg Ryan letter?
Yep. How's my ass? Oh, she's not like other girls. She likes baseball.
Picks up the belt.
Punts him across the room. Why do they have a map on the wall? That's kind of cool.
Because he's an architect.
What does that have to do with anything?
Where do I have to build this building?
Right here. Good to know.
Well,
Not only is it a map on the wall, it's like...
Which is a stupider statement? Me saying because he's an architect, or you saying that's kind of cool? To a pulled down map of the United States.
You see that in an old classroom. It's not like a frame of a map on a wall. It's the kind that you pull down and it's like a scroll. That's kind of cool. I don't know.
No. I'm going to take a stand. That's not cool.
Your comment was dumber. That's the question you asked.
All right, in the comments, whose comment was dumber, me or April's?
Is anybody listening? Anyone?
Hello! Sleepless. You're on.
She also looks familiar.
So that's going to be the climax? Just hang up on this little kid.
Jessica?
Yes.
I do.
I do.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go. I fully expected this to be Meg Ryan's computer zooming in from a security camera. Is this the person she hired?
Yeah, this is because she was faxing a detective agency.
It legit is a reversal of You've Got Mail. Like, if you met this person who did these things, don't be with this person.
Yeah.
Actually call the authorities.
Because that's just a stalker. This kid kind of sucks.
Yeah,
too.
not a fan of the kid. So now, what date is this? She's in their house now. They're having a family dinner.
Yeah, she was buying them groceries. That seems very domestic.
So is this months later?
Speaking of Tom Hanks, I feel like we should add Big to the list because I got a lot of things to say about the movie Big.
That would be in the same vein of a Goblet of Fire watch. Not that it's bad, but that there's much to say.
There's some bad things.
Well, here's my problem. I mean, let's talk about Big real quick.
Okay.
Is there much to say aside from the obvious of the weird implications?
I don't know. That's a good question, but there is much to say about the implications.
Yes. I guess that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, is it worth watching the whole movie and commenting on? I have not watched it in ages and ages.
I haven't either. I'm sure we would find other things to talk about.
Oh, definitely. There's not a question about that. I guess one thing I'd like to know is, at the time it came out, were people like...
Was that well received, or...
Hello? So I'm with you. I don't like this kid.
Okay. Alright.
Trying hard.
Really trying hard.
One thing I don't like about the plot with the kid is the kid's like, my dad needs to get back out there. He needs to find somebody.
This bitch.
Yeah, but like now that he does and he's like having a good time, he's like, are you kidding me, Dad? You're gonna see something you don't want to see. Are we leading to uncomfortable times?
Oh God!
Is he gonna see
I forgot
something?
that you said there was something uncomfortable.
Is he gonna see something he shouldn't be seeing? So he's calling Annie Reed?
Did she give them her phone number? No. Ah.
Lying to your fiance.
Are you bleeding? I don't care.
I see ya.
Goodbye.
Good luck with your presidency.
Good luck with all
This
of your
is our Independence Day.
ailments.
You're not.
Where did he learn the word hoe?
Probably from Jessica.
Fucking Jessica.
She's a hoe, Dad!
Quit kissing that hoe.
That's not what it looks like.
So he took those two sentences and just said they scared us to death.
Right. I'm with that. Kids screaming like they're being murdered when they're not. You gotta smack that out of them.
Probably a good choice. You don't want kids.
Yeah.
What is she telling him?
I don't know.
It's just a move? I missed the first part.
We missed a little bit of that.
So sorry.
This is the danger of the live commentary where neither of us have seen it.
Also not.
Boo! Get rid of this Dane Cook wannabe.
Oh.
Oh my god. So now she's going to Seattle.
Is she gonna stalk him for real?
Yeah. I think that's what we're building up towards. This girl is danger. You were talking about hoes, Jonah?
Jessica, a hoe.
Jessica, a hoe.
Now she's lying about where she's gonna be.
Walter, you deserve better, man.
Yeah. No, flying is fine.
Oh, those snow globes.
This kid. Okay,
Agreed.
so we all recognize that
agreed.
he sucks.
Yep, he's a bad kid. Are you down for a cringy scene later?
I'm doing a scissoring motion for the listeners.
So chill.
I wonder if this kid grew up to act in anything else.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Looking it up now.
He's a cute little kid.
No, he's not.
You don't think so? Oh!
Oh, that felt like magic.
Oh my god. Love at first sight for Tom Hanks. How does that happen?
No way.
Total kismet.
Oh, red flag. Red flag.
Now Tom Hanks is stalking. This matches up completely. She is into his personality, and he thinks she's really hot.
Who does this, is my question.
Follow someone in an airport?
Because they're cute. Look at that cute person, and then you just
There's
follow
millions
them.
of cute people.
Yeah.
Well, stalkers do that.
Yes, I guess so.
Terrifying,
That's
dangerous
what,
people.
That's what this movie is about?
Yeah.
Oh boy, remember paper maps?
Yeah.
You don't remember anything.
No. This is so weird of her.
So, Jonah, the son,
Yeah.
Ross Aaron Mallinger, is an American former actor and automobile salesperson.
Oh,
So Kinney is correct on that one. Does he act anymore? No.
he does sell cars.
He was never in any. Speaking
This
of,
is the only thing he was ever in?
he was in some Disney thing. He felt familiar. He fits the bill of all these kids. He's like Charlie from the Santa Claus. All these like little mop-headed
Real
brats,
cute little
brown-headed
fuckers.
little dickheads. Who just rule their single dads' lives. It was a real motif.
Was Charlie from the Santa Claus that bad?
No, he wasn't bad.
I was gonna say.
I'm just saying, like, you take Jonah from this movie, put him in a lineup. He would be in a police lineup with Charlie from the Santa Claus and the little brat from Liar Liar.
And you could never pick one out.
All the same. Dad, why won't you just marry Mom again? Dad, you gotta get married.
Dad kind of sucks.
What's with all these kids being wingmen for their dad? Dad, you gotta get laid, bro. She's stalking.
She's literally
straight
stalking.
up.
What the fuck?
It can happen to you. No.
More music.
Bad. Get in your own boat now. You gotta follow him.
Oh, no.
She just jumps in. He'd think I was crazy.
Because I am.
Becky, telling it how it is right now. Yes. No.
It's the only thing you've been wrong about, Becky.
Fully was on Becky's side until the very... Like, that was the opening to be like, yes, please
Meg Ryan
come
feels
back.
the magic. Come on.
Ugh.
What's she gonna say to him? Is she gonna say, I'm
I'm
here
one
to
of
interview I'm here to interview you?
No.
Or is she gonna say,
I think that's the only in.
I became obsessed with you?
I think her only in is to be manipulative and be like,
Oh
I'm
my
a journalist and I am doing a piece on this. Could I talk to you about it? And then they'll fall
and
in
then
love.
he'll be like, oh, you're so sexy.
He'll be like, oh, I saw you at the airport. I was stalking you, actually.
And then eventually she'll have to tell him the truth. And then that'll be a problem. And then they'll make up.
Do you think so?
I don't know.
I mean, that's a way to go for sure. But I'm thinking of You've Got Mail, where that was not really a problem.
Yeah, but usually she's not going to approach
Awkward.
at all. So often in a romance, there's the miscommunication trope. And that there's like that issue that has to then be solved. Dead. You're standing in the middle of the road.
Who's the lady? This isn't Victoria, right?
I thought it was. You can't hear each other. There's 4 lanes of traffic.
Dead.
Just stand there. What? I don't think I like this movie.
Yeah. Listeners, you know, we like romantic comedies.
I love romantic comedies.
So much.
I watched, I think, 5 of them last weekend. That's not an exaggeration.
We're just talking about The Wedding Singer.
What's your favorite rom-com?
Pride and Prejudice, if you count that.
Is that a rom-com?
It's like a comedy in the classic sense. It ends in a marriage. And it's like, it's do they, don't they. If you want to talk about like a modern rom-com, I gotta think about that one.
That's a hard one, yeah.
I think When Harry Met Sally is pretty hard to beat.
Yeah.
Here's a weird take. I think When Harry Met Sally is the Neon Genesis Evangelion of romantic comedies. So you've got like Gundam Wing. You've got mech animes about giant robots fighting each other, like Pacific Rim kind of thing. There's this anime called Neon Genesis Evangelion, which is one of the ultimate classics of the genre, but it's kind of breaking down the conventions of the genre, or like Watchmen with superhero movies. Yes, it's like one of the best ones, but it's also messing with the basic ideas of the genre. And that's kind of When Harry Met Sally for me, where it's like, it is one of the ultimate classics, and part of what makes it great is it's playing around with the genre itself.
Okay. That makes sense. So she got their reply.
Yes. True. I hope he dumps you, honestly.
God, yeah.
got some problematic stuff going on in this movie.
Oh.
Before his regular girlfriend.
She's saying nice things now, though. She says that I don't think she's a hoe. She looks like somebody we'd be friends with. She's just upset that he's seeing somebody.
Okay, fair enough.
This guy's on the Titanic, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're really behind me right now.
I'm so sorry.
All those opening people, I was like, oh, it's that person. Oh, it's that person.
You were just saying the actor names. I didn't hear anything about what they'd been in.
You weren't listening to me.
Okay. Well, that's true. You come open that next to the mic.
This is not the same girl, right?
Yeah, it is. It's this
They're
guy's.
the couple.
Yeah. She just said the name of the movie that they were watching, and I didn't catch it. Now we're just explaining a whole movie.
It's good. We need this.
Oh man, all the guys suck.
True.
Yeah. Rapacious.
Good word.
Jesus Christ. Jesus. Tom Hanks is funny.
It is a good movie.
Never seen it.
We will not add that to the list.
That's a dad movie.
We will
right
not
there.
add that one to the list. Who are these kids? Jesus Christ! Woman.
Jessica.
That was the name of that character for the audience, according to the captions. What?
What age do you have to be to fly alone?
Older than 8.
Because he's 8. She's got it covered. This is the only part that I know, is that he alone flies to New York to
The
meet.
kid does?
Yeah.
You know of that part.
That's the only part I know.
I did know that. It's definitely like, we talked about the witty, quippy dialogue. It works for most of it. When little kids are doing it just with each other, it shatters that
Wholly
wall for
unbelievable.
me. Yeah. It's just Nora Ephron dialogue coming from little kids, and it doesn't make any goddamn sense. I do like when Tom Hanks is talking to his son, that he's just talking to him like an adult, to another adult. I actually think that's a good practice.
People do that.
That's good. Good. What if the credits rolled right there?
So she got completely turned off by the idea of this guy because the letter wasn't written that well.
Yeah. Oh, see? I get the lyrics.
She's going to stand by her man.
Walter was her man. She's going to stand by him. I was about to make up that dialogue as a joke. I noticed you've been kind of...
in love with someone else.
No.
Oh my god, is he gonna dump her?
I hope so.
Yeah,
that could pull this movie
a little
back
bit of redemption.
a little bit for me. As if he says, no.
You're not a good person.
Ah.
Oh no.
That's love.
She's saying awful things right now. Will you marry me?
They're already engaged.
We're already engaged. Good line. Was she not wearing a ring before then?
Maybe that's the wedding ring. They've done things all out of order.
She didn't have
it's
anything
like,
on,
we're
though.
engaged. It's time for you to meet my parents.
Right. This kid's got a fat neck.
That's what I'm saying.
Have you noticed?
That's what I'm saying. You're like, this kid's cute. And I was like, what are you talking about? He has little tiny baby teeth and a fat neck.
Look at him.
Yes, I know.
That's the thickest neck I ever saw.
He's got a thumb for his body above the shoulders.
Oh. Yeah.
Good man. I like that attitude. Is this the uncomfortable bit? I'm really nervous. I'm hoping Amber is like being a little extra sensitive.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing uncomfortable so far.
I'm hoping that's what it is. Hey, fucking man. Kid's a psycho. Kid sucks.
Tom Hanks, pretty funny.
Yes.
I like her pants.
Yeah, I like her fashion.
That's very
just in
cool.
general. He's gone.
He's on a plane.
I would murder this child after I made sure he was safe and sound.
I'm glad this didn't fall on the babysitter.
Yeah, true. So are we rapidly approaching an end of this movie?
Maybe.
We've set up so little with our couple.
That's true.
They have not. They've
well,
said
he felt the magic.
They said hello once.
Well, eye roll.
Arrest this child.
How did he know?
I don't know.
7:30.
It doesn't matter.
What? He answered so fast.
I don't like flying by myself as a mid-30s man.
No.
As a child,
he's very precocious.
He is very precocious, you're right. Look out there, kiddo! Hate this kid.
Good lord.
Hate this child. All these Charlies and Billies and Jonas. Can you rollerblade in there?
Bitch.
Last we heard from Annie, she wasn't coming up here.
Nobody's inquiring about this child being alone.
It's New York. They don't care.
If a kid came up to me and was like, hey, are you so-and-so? And they were alone, I'd be like, do you need help?
You're not a New Yorker.
I'm not a New Yorker. I am an elementary school teacher.
Yeah, I mean, if this kid came up to me and I was a New Yorker, I'd be like, get lost, kiddo.
Punch him.
Get out of here, Mac.
Are you a pickpocket?
So is she coincident? Okay. So no, she's not at the Empire State Building. I was just looking at the Empire State Building.
Oh my god. She's gonna dump him.
Yeah, Bill Pullman is a very Carrie Eloise from Liar Liar. Basically the same character. Okay, is she gonna be up front now? Is Meg Ryan gonna be up front now? She's like, I've got something I gotta tell you.
One can only hope.
Hey, Mac.
At least there's no lyrics to this song. They couldn't find a song that was, I'm going to find my son on the Empire State Building.
If that song existed, it would be playing right now. And I'm going to find my son, yeah. Sleepless in Seattle. He's been up here all day.
Yeah.
Hate this child.
It's taking it very well. True.
True.
I would.
I would definitely put it that way.
This is a lot like when Harry met Sally when she's breaking up with the guy that she's dating and they're both like at the same time like, I'm not in love with you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Which is not how things work out typically.
No. There's a good Stephen King line. I know you like Stephen King.
Yeah.
But it's someone who's talking to a young couple, like an older person talking to this young couple, and he asks them, so who's chasing who? And the idea is there's always, one of you is always chasing someone else in a relationship. It's like, that feels right. That feels true. Okay, so we got a little smidgen of redemption as far as like Walter being like, I don't want to say that you don't deserve me, but
Okay.
yeah,
That's true.
you don't. He's standing on the edge of the building. Don't do it, Jonah!
I was about to jump, Dad.
Now beat his little ass.
I'm fine.
Yeah, so chill out.
Stop being a little turd.
Jesus Christ. And then another random girl shows up on top of the building.
Hi, I'm Annie.
Fran Drescher shows up.
Oh, yeah. Can't say no to Fran Drescher.
No, absolutely not.
You're running very slowly. You're barely running.
You don't deserve this.
Do you even want it?
This is so... Are we supposed to be rooting for this?
Yes.
So I say Pride and Prejudice, why it's so good. Think about how much interaction our two leads have in Pride and Prejudice up to the point where the moment of truth happened. It's like the whole movie.
Yeah.
These two haven't said hello to each other so far. And how much time is left? No way! No fucking way!
Yeah. This tracks. This absolutely tracks. We don't.
We don't even know the name of it. So at this point, our review is already up. Like, our discussion.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to say I don't like this movie. I think it's bad.
Okay. I'm going to say this is also not a good movie.
Okay, good. All right. We're on the same page.
Oh, they're going to miss each other.
This could redeem it.
If they just don't interact
and their lives go separate ways, that could get it for me.
He goes back home to Victoria.
This was the first Stan Lee cameo in a Marvel movie, actually.
Incredible. I had no idea.
Yeah.
You deserve this.
Definitely. Like I say, this could bring it back. If the end of the movie is her realizing...
It's not.
I didn't want to be with this guy.
I promise.
I know. But like, if she realizes at the end, I didn't want to be with this guy, this showed me I was settling. And I was also being a little child chasing this other relationship.
This is what's going to happen. He left his backpack. They're going to come back up.
Yeah, obviously.
It's going to be magic.
Yeah.
I'm ready for the magic, Kenny.
There is no magic. What the heck?
Is this a kid's backpack?
Hey!
Is she going to look inside it?
You are awful.
Why?
It's a bomb.
And they just never talk about how she stalked him. That's my stuff. Think about if the roles were reversed here.
Really bad.
Awful.
Really bad.
Awful.
Which just confirms it's awful of her.
Yeah.
A man who did all this?
Yeah, terrifying.
Horrible. This person's coming to kill you.
Absolutely.
Your bear's name is Howard. Hurry up and kiss! This movie's almost over. And they never spoke again. Fingers crossed. Boo.
This is wild!
Boo.
No! It's a terrible
Boo!
choice, Tom Hanks. You know what? Tom Hanks deserves this because of how he did it in You Got Mail.
Yeah.
They just took it and they flipped it around.
They need to take Tom Hanks from this movie and Meg Ryan from You've Got Mail
And just
and
have
bring
two
them
good
together.
people.
And then Meg Ryan in this movie and Tom Hanks in You've Got
And
Mail
they fight to the
are
death.
villains. Yeah.
Your song.
It can happen to you. Sometimes you're sleepless in Seattle. Nice to meet you for the first time.
I'm gonna hold your hand.
And now the kid likes it.
Meg Ryan's a hoe.
She's a psycho, is what she is.
How romantic.
I don't know.
I would love to see audience reviews for this one.
Yeah, this will be a good thing to research
cannot
for
wait
our discussion,
to
which
see
is already out at this
how
point.
well regarded this is.
Back to the map.
Tom Hanks didn't even get laid in this movie.
Nothing happened in this movie.
That's true.
Is there any epilogue? Like we see them getting married or something?
No way. Boo! I'm actually going to say that's one of the worst rom-coms I've ever watched.
I would agree. So this is going to make for a good discussion when it comes up. All right, well, thanks for joining us. That was our literal first viewing of Sleepless in Seattle. It sucked huge balls.
It was garb.
We didn't like it,
garb.
and now we get to talk about it. All right, well, this has been Watching Movies with April and Kenny. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.